Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. How you folks doing? Trust that everything is going fine with you. Well, what better way to start off than with a word of prayer? Good morning. Let us pray.
Good morning to Mr. Andre and good morning to the nation. This morning, Lord, just you, Lord, our Lord, of excellence is putting us to bed. We thank you for waking us up. We thank you for the most important thing in our life, the breath you bring unto each and every one of us. Father, I stretch my hands to the Lord, I help, I know but you, and if thou you try yourself from us, this our Lord, where thou shall we go. This morning, Lord, I bring the country before you, Grenada, Carrico, and Peter Matnick. Father, remember the corner of that country this hour, bless. By the end of Grenada this hour, General Master. But my God and my King, look over the country this morning, Lord. The school children is in your hand this morning. I bring them before you, Lord, and I lift them up to you. Father, guide and protect them. Remember the Prime Minister this morning, Lord. Father God, what could I tell you? What could I say? What you don't know concerning him this morning, Lord. Remember the opposition party this morning, Lord. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased, you know him by name and you know him by number. Father, you are acquainted to him, that kid by name and by number. Reach out and touch him, Lord. Remember all the ministers, I bring them before you this hour, blessed Lord. You are the rock in the weary land. You are the one who could shelter each and every one in the time of storm. This morning, blessed Lord. Pass by the entire force I bring before you. Remember each and every one of them this morning. Father, there is time the road is rough and there is time the road is tough for them. Father, not forgetting the SSU. Pass by every camp I bring them before you this morning. My God and my King, you know them better than I do. Father, try you cut it and give them a pip down problem around the burning side. With the weak land, make them strong, and with the strong, make them stronger this our Lord. Pass by each and every home this our Lord. That God, remember the teachers I bring before you. Remember the principal is in your hand. Remember all the security or taking care of those children this our Lord. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Father, pass by every home, the sick and afflicted one. Pass by the hospital, those on the hospital bed, pin rock mortal body. When it's day, they cry for night, and when it's night, they cry for day. But Father God, remember them in the days of mercy. Have mercy on each and every one of them this our Lord. Those preparing themselves for the operation table, Lord. Father, look down upon them. I know you can do the body every good, those in child, but I bring them before you. Father, those in the mental home, I bring them before you. Those in the psychiatrist home, this our Lord. I bring each and every one of them before you this morning, blessed Lord. Look over them. Joy you caught in this morning, Lord. Pass by the prison. Remember each and every one of them, even all those who are taking care of them. Father, have mercy on them in a time like now. You know the aches and you know the pain. But remember them in the days of mercy. Father God, pass by the home for the aged one. Remember each and every one of them. I cannot name them one by one, but Master, you are acquainted to them this hour, Lord. Father God, I know you is not deaf, Lord, to hear us when we call in your Lord. Neither your eyes is not blind to give us a peep down below. Father, your feet is not too short to meet us half the way. My God, you are the rock in the weary land. You knocking at the door for the to answer you, Lord. Father God, remember them this morning, blessed Lord. The boat I bring before you on the ocean, I bring before you. Not forgetting the coast guard, the fishermen. Father, look over each and every one of them. Father, all workers here and everywhere. Reach out and touch each and every one. Pass a village to village, parish to parish. This morning, Lord. Father God, I bring Sanjay before and I lift him up to you. Father, remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Keep him in the act of safety. Thanking you for everything, for him, for life, and for mercy. The home you lend unto him, keep it safe night and day. The earth spring of the body, wherever they locate. All those who are they dwelling with, guide them and protect them. Bless them if thou be so pleased. I bring his staff before you this morning. Each and every one of them, both male and female. provide for each and every one. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. Save Johnny on the job this hour, blessed Lord, my God and my King. This morning, blessed Lord. Remember every village again, Lord. Father, pass by every parish in a time like now. The mothers with the babies in the hand, my God and my Redeemer. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. Pass by my village and my people, my God and my King. In my next round of prayer, Lord, what I fail to mention, reveal it unto me this morning, blessed Lord, my God and my King. Not forgetting Miss Matterson this morning, Lord. Remember Miss Matterson, I bring Kariku before you this hour, Lord. Take she and she home in charge if thou be so pleased. Miss Jacob, we serve as she locate. Remember this hour, blessed Lord. Remember Miss Job. Pass by Hermitage this morning. Remember my friend, my God and my King. In order name, as we tell the disciple to say, our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us the days of our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For there is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever, even and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen and good morning. How are you?
Not too bad on you.
Ade.
Yeah, you today.
Ajamin.
And tied too.
Real jam.
Right.
Like party in Chantimel school.
I don't know about that.
I
I don't know about that. But I'm jamming tighter than that.
find a see Dio girl.
When you see her?
I feel it's Saturday. No, Saturday? No, yesterday, girl.
Okay.
She look like thing to married, girl.
When married her?
No, she don't want me.
How you know that?
She tell me.
Okay. When she tell you, I can't say nothing again.
Yeah, she tell me so. I behaving.
Ah, fine.
Anyway,
That
darling,
makes
have a
sense.
nice day.
Okay, same to you.
Okay,
All right.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.d. realfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. 8 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Drumsticks, where are you? Good morning to you, my dear. And let me say good morning to those checking in early. Cynthia Bartholomew, how you doing? Adrian Watts, what's the party, man? Theresa Joseph and Alban Harris. Good morning to Shoma Jeremiah and Vanessa Mitchell. Baby Daddy, how you doing, man? Gemma James, and good morning to Claude Abraham. Press the likes, friend. Hit the likes. Yeah, that's what Baby Daddy would say every day. And bang, he said it. He will say that that is something that is a staple. Hit the likes, subscribe, and share it, man. We want this channel to grow big. Bigger than anything. Let me tell you something, yeah? The only people who can grow this channel, I can sit here and do all the great programs you can hear from Carl and you can hear from CJ and all the others. Bandy on Wednesdays and whatever. But the only how you are going to see this channel growing, and this is a Real FM channel, the only how you can see this channel growing is like, share, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel as yet, make sure you do that now. Deborah Lobo, top of the morning to Wendy Telesford. Good morning to you guys, and here's hoping that you all have a wonderful day. So as I said to you, like, share, subscribe. This is Real FM Radio.
This is 50 years of Calypso excellence as Made in Grenada presents Calypso at 50 featuring Unlucky.
I must go back, my little island is called.
The original Inspector. Flying Turkey, Lady Cinty, Smokey, Peter Humphrey, Randy Isaac, Woodsman Kelly, Squeezy, Scholar, Black Wizard, and Jamo, and the Hitman Inspector. One stage, one act, Sunday, February 11th, shop at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Tickets are $50 and are available at Grenadian Optical, Town and Grandans, Mitchell's Wellness, Grandad, St. David Pharmacy, Maxis Bar, and St. Andrew Pharmacy, Calico, Sates, Shizemore, Licks and Bites, and GoToFed.com. The hits, the classics, the performances, as Grenada celebrates 50. Sponsored by Flow, Brighton and Miners, Antillean Group, Spicyle Auto Rental, Wayne Mitchell, Glenelg, Springwater, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenada Distillers, makers of Gladscott Rum. Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m., Grenada National Stadium. This is 50 years of Calypso excellence.
Psst. Hey, you. Why pay high prices to watch TV or struggle with apps on your Fire Stick? For only $2.75 per year or $75 for 3 months, you can have unlimited access to thousands of live TV channels, including news, sports, entertainment, and much more. All you need is a Fire Stick, Android device, or smart TV. Too good to be true? Then try our free trial for 36 hours before you buy. Interested? Then call or WhatsApp DP Marketing on 457-3546 or 538-9026. That's 457-3546 or 538-9026. DP Marketing.
Where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home. Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone Disinfectant Cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra-soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8 3602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful with whatever you do. You better believe that, my friends. And let's say good morning and happy birthday to Joycelyn Francois. Well, here's hoping that you have a wonderful day today, Joycelyn. And I believe Maxine Belfont celebrated her birthday a couple days ago. I think it could have been Saturday. There's that possibility. If it was Saturday, Maxine Belfont, top of the morning to you. And here's happy belated birthday greetings going out to you. Christine Otley, good morning. Deborah Laborde and Anne-Marie Celestine Grant, how are you doing? Errol Batiste, top of the morning to you. And here's hoping that all you lovely people have a wonderful day. Let's say good morning to our dear friend Drumsticks. Good morning, Drums.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Donald. Good morning to your nation. How was your weekend?
It was okay.
Okay.
How was yours?
It was good. It was great. I'm reading from the Word of God, Psalm 128. Blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thy hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the side of thy house. Thy children like olive plants round about the table. Behold, that thou shalt the man be blessed that fear the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see the children, and peace upon Israel. This is the end of the scripture reading.
Thank you so much. How are you today?
I'm good.
Great, my dear. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day.
Sun shining very nice this morning.
You got nice bright sunshine. That's good to hear, my dear.
You have a wonderful day. Bye.
Okay, Drums. Bye-bye now. Great. Good morning, Miss Gannis. How are you? Trust that you're going to have a wonderful day. All right. Do I have anything special for you today? I believe. But I'll have to double check. I believe I have something special for you. This morning? Yeah. I always, chip in with something. You know that. Coffee. I just had my first sip of coffee. I just had my first sip of coffee. Would you want to try some? Well, go make your own. I ain't gonna make it for you. Making Joe Bartholomew, good morning. Boy, I forgot to send that number to you. I'll do that sometime today, Joe. Have a wonderful day. Danny DeGale, top of the morning to you. And I was thinking something, but then I stopped thinking what I was thinking, because what I am thinking cannot be something that is good. So I don't want to think something that is not good. All right? So just stay with me. Let me see if I can reach your friends at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office for the latest weather.
a shed. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you walk. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Good morning, Grenada, Caribbean. Good morning. Weather-wise, we say good morning to Cassia Johnson. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Monday, 22nd January 2024. Currently at the airport, conditions are fair and slightly hazy. Winds are from the east at 12 miles per hour. Pressure 17.7 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 26.0 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 82%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.4 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night, 24.4 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 1.0 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 69.0 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy, with the occasional light to moderate showers. Today's maximum temperature, 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 9 feet in northeast to easterly swells. A marine advice in effect. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 8 a.m., high at 1:30 p.m. Sunset today 6:04, sunrise tomorrow 6:02. Again, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy, with the occasional light to moderate showers. A marine advisory remains in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you very much, Cassia. Do have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right, great. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. Good morning again, Grenada.
What you say when you talk? Where you go? Where you go? What you say when you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful, careful.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody. And tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitate cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism.
And the customers expect quality. M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Are you concerned about the impact of climate change on your home or business? The Enhanced Direct Access Climate Adaptation Revolving Fund at the Grenada Development Bank can make your worries a thing of the past. The fund offers concessional financing to households and businesses focusing on vulnerable populations such as lower-income families and persons with special needs. You could qualify for up to EC $200,000 with an incredibly low interest rate of just 2% annually. With this funding, you can make essential improvements such as building retaining walls for erosion control, making structural improvements to withstand hurricanes, and installing water-efficient bathroom solutions. Take action today. Contact the GDB at 440-2382 to learn more about how you can apply for this funding opportunity. Let's work together to create a climate-resilient nation. The Enhanced Direct Access Project is financed by the Green Climate Fund through the Government of Grenada.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. When you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Sissy. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Have you had Boston on your travel bucket list? Well, we've got some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now, you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, exploring for the first time, or simply experiencing Boston life, JetBlue has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit jetblue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
This is real. This is 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. How you doing, folks? Well, I'm doing fine. Remember, as I said earlier on to you, that most times I will have something for you, especially on a Monday morning. I always like to give you something special on a Monday morning. And the trick is, do I have something for you this Monday morning? Yeah, I got something for you, man. I cannot not give you anything. Are you crazy? This is what good life is all about, you know, about your friends doing something, happening with you and giving you something to munch on, something to think on, something to ask yourself, hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's taking place? Well, what I have for you this morning is a nice package, a nice little interview. And I want you to listen to the interview, and then you make your choice in relation to what you think. Okay? Good. Online this morning with me, I have none other than a gentleman who is, let me go back. In 1982 and 1983, that person won Junior Calypso Monarch in Grenada. In 2016, 2017, and 2018, that person also won the Independence Monarch in Grenada. In 2017 and 2023, that person won the Calypso Monarch of Grenada. So all put together, 3 and 2, 5 and 2, 7, that person has 7 crowns that he can boast of. 7 crowns. Independent Junior Crown, Independence Crown, Dimash Gras. Now that's a massive accomplishment. Not many have done that. Even the greater Jamo has never won independence, nor has he ever won junior crown. Even the greater Jamo, even the great Finley Jeffrey, he has won Independence crown before that. Yes, he did. Um, the name of the song was Sorrowful Day. Don't remember the year, but has the year of the Gulf War, I think. Sorrowful Day. And to say, oh, that would have been about 33 years ago, because that was the same year that stone fell on that bus, Greenleaf. So that would be about 33 odd years ago. That's when that would have happened. That's when Scholar won the Independence Crown. But Scholar has never won the junior. Not many would have won junior and senior and also Independence Crown. But imagine that this person has done that. And today, yeah, that same person does not have it to make the cut in an independence semifinals competition. Now that causes you to pause and think. You know what? I'm done with the thinking. Let me do so and ask the question to the person and say, hey, what went wrong? And that's the first question. Kelly Klein, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Sandra Donald. Good morning, sir.
How are you and what went wrong? That's the first thing.
I'm good. And to be honest, in my opinion, everything went right because, listening to the feedback that I'm getting from this 2024 50th anniversary of independence calypso that I composed, listening and looking at the feedback that I'm getting from this song, I would say that the majority of listeners to calypso music really appreciate the song and asking the same question that you just asked. What went wrong? And it's the same question that I've been asking, and just to put people's mind at ease, especially my critics. I would like them to know that I have no problem being left out of any competition whatsoever. And even this conversation right now, I'm not the initiator of this conversation, all right? So a lot of people, some people, been saying, why Usman don't just cool it? What is his problem? He just didn't read the standard and this type of stuff. I think one of the main contributing factors to me being left out of this independence competition, some people think that some of the judges or some of the influencers of the judges think that there are a little bit of political air to the song. But in reality, without politics, there is no independence.
Okay.
We gain independence through politics. Through the Eric Matthew Gary, may his soul rest in peace. He had to struggle with the British authority and others to secure our independence. So I don't really know what went wrong because I composed the song in adherence to the rules and all the criteria that was given to me, prior to the independence. I specifically asked the question, if I should single out. I spoke to Mr. Mack, Kenneth Mack, and I asked him specifically, what is the theme that we as artists should have to compose on for the 50th anniversary of independence? And he told me there isn't any specific theme that we need to compose on this year. The song has to be a patriotic song and it has to be about Grenada. And so I went and composed the song and submitted it for competition. But as we all know, the judge's decision is final. And I don't really have a problem with the judge's decision,
Kelly, yes, you don't have a problem because you, of course, you're a very humble individual ever since I've known you. Kelly, the question begs to be asked by your fans, and your fans are the one who are storming. And yes, you did not initiate this discussion here. I was the one because I'm a fan of yours and I've known you for. Let's not even go into how long I've known you singing calypso. We'll come to that in a little while. But I've known you for so very long, and I'm a fan of yours. And when I heard that you didn't make it, and I'm like, heck, what's going on here? And then when I heard the song, and I'm like, but hold on, are you telling me that this song is not in the top 20 in relation to our Independence Calypso songs for 2024? I honestly could not believe that. You know, I'm saying to folks, I'm not playing the song for them this morning, and I'll tell you why I'm not playing, because I want them to go and search online, and you'll find the song and listen to the song yourself. And don't say that Andre forced it upon you. No, I'm not going to force it upon you this morning when Kelly and myself are talking. I'm saying to you, go find it online and listen to the song yourself, and then ask yourself a question. How the hell did this gentleman not make it? And we're not saying to the finals, eh? We are saying to at least the semi-finals. How is it you did not make it? And that is the contention of your fans. But Kelly, you may not want to. You may not want to align this with politics or the politics of the day. But let us look at this situation. Isn't it interesting that Kelly Klein left out of the semis? Sheldon Douglas left out of the semis. Teddy Christopher left out of the semis. Junior Darius left out of the semis. Teddy Christopher, that's Top Cat. Junior Darius, that's Young Song. Young Song was the first Calypsonian to win Independence 3 times in a row. Back to back to back. You did it afterwards, I think, in 16, 17, 18?
Yeah.
Right, so you were the second to do it. And are you telling me people who had the ability to get to that level before, win crown back to back to back, they are not able to make it to the semifinals? Have your standard dropped so very much? You are the defending monarch in Grenada right now. And you cannot make, and to defend, you have to have 2 songs. To win, you have to have 2 songs. So are you telling me, Kelly, that you're not able to write 1 song that is good enough to make it to the semifinals?
Well,
I'm believing here that you're not speaking the truth to us, that you're leaving out something. You probably, is it possible that you submitted your song too late?
No. Well, probably I was one of the first to submit the song because there was an original deadline to submit the song by the 4th of January. You know, and I ensured that I had submitted the song at least by the 3rd of January, not even knowing that the deadline was extended to a later date. You know, because even when I submitted the song, I got a feedback. You know, Rootsman, the deadline has been extended. You know, but I had already submitted the song in accordance with the first date that was established for the deadline. So it's not that I was late or anything. You know, I recorded the song in Tatola over the Christmas holiday. You know, and looking at the criteria for judging in Calypso, because I was at the semifinals. In Las Vegas. And the criteria was read out for the competition. Lyrics, 30 points. Melody, 30 points. Rendition, we got 15 points. Originality, 15 points. Presentation, 10 points. You know, and I composed the Calypso with the criteria in mind. You know, paying particular attention to the lyrics, the melody, and all the other criteria that is required for a competition of such.
Well, the only thing that you would not have been judged on, because they were judging the songs to get into the semifinals on recording, right? So presentation Well, yes, presentation you would have to present some also on the thing. Everything is taken into consideration there. And Kelly, seriously, I can't see you not making it. And your fans, people are messaging me now and saying, Andre, pure stupid, and they cannot, people cannot come to the realization of that. They're probably fans of yours out there who are saying, well, it would have been better if they brought him in and he didn't make it to the finals. But leaving him out of the semi-finals, they think that's a travesty.
Yeah, well, even at the show, I was hardly even getting a chance to really pay full attention to the show because, people was coming to me like ever so often and expressing the same kind of sentiments. How could you not be in that competition? And was even comparing my song to some of the songs that was being performed at the time. And so Kelly, you wanted to tell me this song is better than yours? You want to tell me this song? Which was kind of weird, but that's what the fans was thinking. Yeah, but Mr. Donald, this only encourage me more. This only would propel me forward.
Mm-hmm.
This would only motivate me more because right now this makes me think that Richmond, you really have something to prove. You have something to prove. So I will be coming out with a vengeance for Carnival.
I have a big question for you. If asked to do a show, because remember, Independence now spans from Independence Day right up until next year, right?
Yeah, so year of celebration, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year of celebration. So if asked to do a show and where the proceeds from the show, yourself and probably Top Cat and Young Song and Sheldon Douglas and other artists, put it this way, the Rejects, if asked to do such a show and then the promoter of the show says, you know what, we are going to divide whatever funds that are realized from the show, the profits from the show, we are going to divide those profits and send it to different homes, like the Hilarion home here in St. Patrick's.
That would be a really, really good thing. I would be forced to be part of that show.
You will?
Of course I will.
All right. I think I'm going to have to start to talk to some people now. But the thing about it, do we call it the Rejects?
No matter, that's a good name, but no matter what name it is, once it's a charitable thing, I'll be part of it.
Okay, so I tell you what, I'm gonna be starting to speak into some people. I know we have a big promoter that used to promote a thing called White in the Moonlight. I need to speak to that guy, Nimrod Oliver. I need to speak to him and a couple other people and say, hey, let's do something. Let's have something, for the fun of it. Good calypso, good entertainment. People come out and the funds go towards the different homes right here in Grenada. Yeah?
Yeah, good idea. Brilliant idea.
All right. Now the heartache has been dealt with because we don't want to do so and start calling people names and saying whatever. So now the heartache has been dealt with. I haven't had a chance to interview you for a very, very, very long time. So I want to go way back to the very first song that I remember you singing, interestingly, Zipporah. Zipporah.
Andre, I don't think I ever met you one time since all those years, and you don't mention that song, man. That song had an indelible mark upon you.
Of course, Zipporah. What? To me, Kelly, you can say whatever you want, with all the songs that you have won with and competed with, and even this song now, none of them can compare with the mastery inside of that song, Zipporah.
Yeah, the name of the song was Say a Prayer.
Say a prayer. Do you remember the first verse or something like that? Or the chorus or something?
Bunks up Deepora at the Point Salines Airport. She told me she was going to New York. And if possibly by then she get to stay, she say I go make plenty money up there. In telling you the truth, I'm a prostitute, migrating from country to country. I was in Miami, they deported me as a refugee. So I'm making another try for New York City. Then she tell me, say I prefer, her, a prostitute lover.
Say I pray for Zipporah for her, a prostitute friend. Kelly, you need to record that song again. You need to record that song again. You need a producer need to pick up and say, you know what, Kelly, let's do so and record this song. Because this song was a masterpiece. To me, it was a masterpiece.
Yeah, people like that song. You know, a couple people are still, you know, ask me to do that. You know. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Which man ever recording of the song? I say the only person I might have a recording of the song is Andrew.
No, well, it just happened. The song when I knew the song, I was working at GBC, and that song was on a cassette. I can never forget. It was on a cassette, and I believe with the advent of Hurricane Ivan, and GBN lost a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
And that is where that song disappeared, and I'm so very torn up. I should have had my own copy of that particular song. Say a prayer. That song was brilliantly written. Oh, by the way, let me let you know that you're live on Sister Isles right now. You're live on Sister Isles in Karakou. You want to say good morning to your Kayak fans?
Of course. Good morning to all my Karakoonian people. Andre, I don't know if you realize that I'm a kayak now, you know. I'm a Grenadian kayak, or I'm a kayak Grenadian, because I was officially made a kayak. I mean, yeah, about 2 or 3 months ago.
Oh yeah, I think I did see something about that on social media.
Yeah. You know, they did all the ritual and see all what was supposed to be said. Right at Montreal of them, and you know, that's just in Karakou. Good morning to Mr. Kim the King. You know, that's one of my favorite speeches that I normally say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just love Karakou, the people, especially, you know, the vibe. Karakou is a very cultural place. You know, and I'm a culture man.
You're a culture man, most definitely.
Karakou is very cultural, and I just love Karakou. I love the beaches, I love the people, I love the food, you know. I just love the vibe in Karakou, man, the laid back kind of vibe. So good morning, Karakou.
What is in store for us for 2024? You're defending in 2024. What's in store for us, Kelly?
Well, 2024 would be you know, it's a year that I think it's time that I take off the glove, you know. It's time that I take off the glove. All through the years I've been kind of watering down the lyrics, you know, in order that I wouldn't really offend, you know, anyone. You know, but it seems as though people don't really care whether or not they offend me. You know, so I would be saying it as it is. I would be singing my 2 songs, once God permit me, health and strength, you know, and I would be releasing some of the songs early. This year also I want to enter probably the groovy competition as well. I do just want to concentrate on the calypso, you know, the calypso competition. I want to be part of other competitions as well.
Mm-hmm.
I might be even doing a soca, not to compete with it, but, you know, I'll be just doing a song. You know, I'll be doing a collab with another artist as well. You know, and I will be sending out the music very early. That I told you before. Right now, I'm in the composing mood, and, you know, at the end of the composition, I'll be heading straight to studio. You could expect a lot of music from me in 2024. You know, right now I received a little invitation to perform in one of the our neighboring Dominica
Mhm.
Carnival. So I might be out there for a couple of days, to perform. Leading up to Carnival, I wouldn't be there for their Carnival because their Carnival coincides with Caribou Carnival. And I cannot miss Caribou Carnival on the 12th and the 13th, so of February. So I will be back in time to be part of the Caribou Carnival.
Okay.
And then we also have a show on the 11th of February, 50 Years of Calypso at the National Stadium. So I have to be performing there as well.
Okay. A big question for you, Kelly. And this one is going to be like a thorn in your side. I know it most definitely. Had you stayed where you were employed before, do you believe by now you would have had a rank? Or
Adrian, let's not go there.
What do you mean let's not go there? We're going there. We're there already. Kelly, everybody has to know that you're a police.
That was a very, very early part of my life when I just left school. There wasn't any other choices for young people coming out of school. One of the main places that people used to be employed is within the service. And I'm a revolutionary child. I grew up, during the revolutionary period, 1979 to 1983. As a matter of fact, I had lots of military experience at the age of 14. When I was 14 years old, I was in 1983. And I had some experiences there as well in that period, and with that military background, my only option, was to enter into a military aspect, so a military profession, I should say. But being in there, I don't think that was the right move that I made. Because it's totally different to what I had expected. But to answer your question, of course I would. When I graduated SSU at that time, I got the Baton of Honors. I was the most honored graduate.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, at the high school. I was the most honored student coming out of training school. So of course I think that I would have. Sorry, I know that I'm the commissioner of police.
Stop it! Well, there's that possibility.
But it was just a very short stint, though. It was a very short.
Yeah, it was a very short stint, But it's interesting. It's a nice part of the life that of the Rastaman that a lot of people don't know that the Rastaman was indeed an enforcer of the law. But had you stayed, Kelly, which department do you think that you would have been in at that time?
Well, I don't really know because, to be honest, I didn't really want to be a police officer. I wanted to, with my military experience, I wanted to either be part of the SSU or the Coast Guard, because I used to be in the sea, fishing and things immediately from school. I used to be in the sea a lot, and I love the sea. I really like walking, in the ocean and stuff like that. So, seeing that I didn't get the opportunity to be part of either of these, I think that's one of the demoralizing factors.
Yeah. Kelly, how are your children?
They are good, They're very good, One of my daughters recently graduated from the university.
Wonderful.
I have another daughter. Well, I have two of my daughters living here in two of the apartments downstairs. I'm very close. I have a daughter living in St. Patrick. She should be getting married sometime soon. I have my nice little baby girl, Cassia. That's the love of my life, my last daughter. And I have my sons. I have a son. He lives here with me also with Miss Christina John. GBN. And, he lives here with me. And, I have a big son, big man, 35 years.
And you had one son that you lost, right?
Yeah, I had my son. and he was
Do
really
you,
close. He grew up with me from birth.
do you still sometimes sit and think about him?
Not sometimes, every day.
Every day.
Every day of my life. A day doesn't go by where I don't think about him, and sometimes I get really sad too,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all right. Just sometimes I choose things that we're forced to deal with.
Yeah. Kelly, looking at the art form in Grenada, looking at where we are in relation to groove, where we are in relation to soca, where we are in relation to calypso, how would you frame up a paragraph to deal with that and say, hey, this is where we are in relation to our music, meaning the soca, the groove, and the calypso?
Okay, well, our music has come a very long way, Andre, because, I remember back in the day, when we had to go to the radio station to do a recording, and the band used to be just play the music, and it's like, like how a band will be playing and you capture it on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Was something like that we used to be doing, going down to the radio station, and the music used to sound really awful back in the day, Grenadians like a story, so they would still appreciate what the artist is doing. Looking at the music today, we have a lot of international artists coming out of Grenada now. Mr. Killer is a big international star right now.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to win the international Super Moonak in Trinidad, which I think is a massive, massive achievement.
Mm-hmm.
We have artists like Little Natty and Thunder, going all over the world to represent our music, which is, man, I couldn't ask for better. So I really like the song of the music right now. We empower with, or even probably exceed, the great Trinidad and Tobago. Remember back in the day, Trinidad was like the mecca of calypso and soca music.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, without Grenada music in Trinidad music can't stand on its own right now.
Yeah.
Because most of the big hits leading up to Trinidad it's either by Grenadian artists or Grenada has some sort of influence on the music, so it feels really good. I was recently in the British Virgin Islands, and you know how good I feel listening to the radio stations how they playing Grenada music, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even I heard my music playing out in the BVI. I don't even want to say, it's really good feeling, to see where our music, the soca groove and the calypso music stand today, in terms of quality, and in terms of popularity.
Okay. There's a big question, Kelly. It happened, well, a big thing that happened last year, and it looked like if it's on course to happen again this year. No soca monarch in Trinidad. What's your view on that?
Well, I think it's a hard blow. It's a hard pill to swallow. I think the organizers need to do much better than that. Well, Mr. Monroe is the one who really initiated the soca monarch in Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Monroe. I think he's also, if he's not a Grenadian, he's of Grenadian roots. Anyway,
He's Grenadian from River Road.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, over the years, a lot of artists, international soca artists, looking forward to be part of this show, and even as a spectator, forward to that show, and it's one of the main things I look forward to when it comes to Trinidad Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
So not having that show, I think it's a bitter pill to swallow. I think the organizers should do better than that and ensure that, in the future, they give that show priority in Trinidad and Tobago.
Do you think that we have the resources and ability here to pull off a show of that magnitude where we invite other artists from other islands to participate?
Of course. I think we have all the logistics in place. We have some of the best sound system. The band, the Royal Grenada Police Force band and other bands, on par with these bands that play for the International Soca Monarch. We have the National Stadium, we have Quarantine Point, we have Progress Park, we have these vast areas that could accommodate thousands and thousands of people. I think, we have men like Judah and YGT and them who provide dense knowledge. These men and them have, some system second to none. I think we have all the logistics that is needed to host a show of this magnitude.
Kelly, what's the name of one of the songs that you're going to be doing this year? Just give us a name. We don't really need anything else. Just give us a name.
One of the songs I'll be doing for 2024 is "Ballin' with Your Mouth Closed."
Balling with your mouth closed. Okay.
Yeah,
Is that going to be a calypso or a soca or groovy?
A calypso.
A calypso. Okay.
Calypso,
That you believe will be your biggest song? Do you believe it will be your biggest song?
I don't know. It's the people that has made the song big, Because others always be wrong. The song I thinking that would be bigger, there's always be less that.
Okay.
Take for instance, in 2022, I composed World Song. That was a big song in my opinion, World Song was, I thought that would have been the biggest song for the carnival season. And just about probably 2 weeks before judging, I composed Polycomedian, and then World Song became the second song.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
It's always like that. So yeah, but this song would definitely be a brain teaser. That song would be something that might be controversial as well.
Balling with your mouth closed. Open your mouth and ball.
Open your mouth and ball, man.
Don't ball with your mouth closed.
Don't ball with your mouth closed.
Open your mouth and ball. Kelly Klein, Rootsman Kelly. Finally, advice to young Calypsonians, because I think that we have a serious cadre of young guys who want to do the soca thing, want to do the groovy thing somewhat, but we don't have as many wanting to do calypso. Advice to those who you think should make that choice.
Stick to it. Stick to the calypso. Stick to it, because calypso, it's a different kettle of fish. Calypso, the Calypsonian is like the educator. The Calypsonian is like the critic. The Calypsonian is like the media. It's like the newspaper. It's like, the radio personality. We are the ones who focus on things that matter. What's going on in the country. We bring it to the fore. We don't just, the Calypsonian don't just focus on making music for the party, or just for people to enjoy themselves. We make music so that people could listen to, could learn from, could know what is happening in the country. So Calypsonian is a very, very important person in any country and in our country in particular. Yes, you might be persecuted for certain things you might stand for. You might be, you might have to go through certain stuff, but as with every other thing, if there is no fight, then the victory would not be sweet.
Okay.
So don't focus on what would happen and how people would. Focus on you as being a messenger, an ambassador for the art form, and you would be a person bringing out a positive message. Stick to calypso, and calypso music is the sweetest music. Sweetest music of all time. So stick to the calypso, and let's try to take it on a different level.
I did say final question, but two things came to mind, and I can't let you go without mentioning them. First, Dexter Mitchell and that big show that he's going to have on the 11th. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, this is a really, really good initiative on Dexter's part. 50 years of Calypso, trying to bring all the artists who made a invalid contribution throughout the years on one stage. We couldn't ask for a better show. We have the Ajamo, we have Smokey, we have Flying Turkey, the original Inspector, and the list goes on. We have Hitman Kelly, Randy Isaac, the Hitman Inspector. You know, it would be a really, really good show. I think, you know, on the 11th. You know, I left out other shows. I got opportunity to be elsewhere, but I couldn't miss this show on the 11th of February at the National Stadium. I think this, you know, I'm encouraging everyone to come out. And I would be doing that song, this 2024 independent song.
You will be doing that.
At that show. So, you know.
That's something they can look forward to.
That's something they could look forward to. I think that's the only opportunity I would get to perform the song live. That would be the first time performing the song live, you know, and I think people would really enjoy themselves. Would really enjoy that song.
All right. The other thing is this, and this, I know two artists. The names I'm going to mention, they're going to want to kill me after this, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm just doing it for the fun of it anyway. What of Grenada having its own? No artists from outside of Grenada no artists from outside of Grenada having a Kings of Kings show. You could be a Kings of Kings competition to see who is the King of Kings. Yeah. But the headline for that show will be guest appearances by Squeezy and Randy. Of course, they never won, so you want to bring them on this. I know they're going to want to kill me.
Think you like it,
Guest appearances by Squeezy and Randy. But that's the best I could do for them. You see, Squeezy, Randy, because I believe he has one of the best voices on the Calypso stage, and Squeezy, because Squeezy is the only person to have won the Young King Calypso competition in Grenada. Because after Squeezy won, they never had it again. So those...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think and time overdue, you know.
Yeah, Kings of Kings, man.
That would be a nice show. I think that show would be well supported by the audience as well, you know, because in order to be a king in Grenada here, you know, it takes a lot, you know. It takes a lot, and you know, the kings are in a category by themselves, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means you reach to the highest level of your career. When you become the king, that means that you did it, you know. So that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal of all Calypsonians, trying to reach that pinnacle in the career, you know. So it's a good idea. I think they had it. They had that show one time in Trinidad, you know.
Yes, they did. They've had that show already, but it's just I think it's time for us in Grenada to have our own Kings of Kings, and maybe Dexter, you know, who had the foresight to have this show. 50 years might be the person who need to get on board and do that Kings of Kings Calypso and make it into a competition. Let's see who is going to win.
Who is the King of Kings?
Who is the King of Kings? You know, we have to do it like that. We can't just have a show. Kings of Kings competition, and in that competition they can sing any song from the past, but one new one. Any song from the past, but one new one. Nice competition. Andre gonna be there, you know. Andre must be there. And if
I was about to ask you a question, you know, but I know the answer you would be given already. If I were to sing a whole song,
Zipper, say a prayer. That is the best thing. Your mother or thing. Yo, man.
There are bigger songs, you know, what's good for the goose, good for the gander.
That's a nice one too. That's a nice one too. But seriously, if anytime you go to a studio and you record Say a Prayer Again, my brother, you would have made my year, my century, whatever. That song, that's the only thing I want to do.
I guess there might be somebody promoters listening, or even somebody the producers, you know, the owners of studios and stuff like that. So, you know, if anybody reach out to me and they want to assist in recording the song, you know, I'm up for it. No problem.
What's his name? In Spice Ram, in We Noise Radio in Southern New York, he says good morning, and then he has you live now on We Noise Radio inside of Brooklyn, so you can say good morning to the folks in Brooklyn.
Good morning, Brooklyn, the whole of New York, United States, Toronto, Canada, London, the UK. I know I have a lot of fans, throughout the diaspora. So good morning to everyone listening live this morning. And thank you, Mr. Andrew Donald, for having me on your program this morning. As I say again, it's no hard feelings not being in the competition. This is no hard feelings. I went to Las Vegas and I had a ball of a time. I enjoyed myself. I'll be in Surface on Saturday.
Great.
And I wish all the finalists good luck. May this person win. Go out there, guys. Give it your best shot. And let's make the 50th anniversary one to remember.
Hey, but by the way, just let me let you know. I don't know if you picked it up already. Last night was the Independence Calypso competition inside of Brooklyn.
Yeah, of course.
And Hercules won.
And Elo.
Elo was second, right?
Yeah, he came second.
Yeah. What was Zingo's position?
I'm not too sure.
You're not too sure.
I'm not too sure. I lost communication, during the live, so I didn't get everything.
Okay. All right. Well, take care of yourself, my brother, and say a prayer.
Thank you, Mr. Donald, and continue doing the great work that you're doing, man.
All right, man. One love.
Yeah, one love.
Okay, great. Bye-bye. It's real. It's 91. Speaking there to Rootsman Kelly Klein. Not just about him being left out of the semifinals, but a little chit-chat, keeping you in the know and keeping him in the know. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Carol.
Immerse yourself in colors that
Color by Sissy.
let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Have you had Boston on your travel bucket list? Well, we've got some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, Exploring has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit jetblue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. a taste which stands out from the rest. Bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home. Psst. Hey, you. Why pay high prices to watch TV or struggle with apps on your Fire Stick? For only $2.75 per year or $75 for 3 months, you can have unlimited access to thousands of live TV channels, including news, sports, entertainment, and much more. All you need is a Fire Stick, Android device, or smart TV. Too good to be true? Then try our free trial for 36 hours before you buy. Interested? Then call or WhatsApp 538-9026. That's 457-3546 or 538-9026. DP Marketing. We bring the world to you.
This is 50 years of Calypso excellence as Made in Grenada presents Calypso at 50 featuring Unlucky.
I must go back, my little island is calling.
The original inspector. Flying Turkey, Baby Cinti, Smokey, Peter Humphrey, Randy Isaac, Woodsman Kelly, Squeezy, Scholar, Black Wizard, and Jamo, and the Hitman Inspector. One stage, one night, Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m. sharp at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Tickets are $50 and are available at Canadian Optical, Town and Grandad's, Mitchell's Wellness, Grandad's, St. David Pharmacy, Maxis More, and St. Andrew Pharmacy, Calico, Sates, Shizemore, Licks and Bites, and GoToFed.com. The hits, the classics, the performances as Grenada celebrates 50. Sponsored by Flow, Brighton and Miners, Antillean Group, Spy-Style Auto Rental, Wayne Mitchell, Glenelg, Springwater, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenada Distillers, makers of Gladscott Rum. Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m. Grenada National Stadium. This is 50 years of Calypso excellence.
Good morning, Grenada. Yeah, I'm still around, still here. 8:24 is our time. We're going until 9 o'clock this morning. Here's a quick idea. You know, they come fast and furious, and as soon as they come, I spit them out or I jot them down. But this idea is one that we have coming up on Saturday night right here in St. Patrick, the Independence Calypso competition. We've just had a new Independence Calypso monarch crowned in New York City, in that of Hercules. Yeah, Hercules won that competition last night. My good friend Zingo placed, I believe, around about 5th. Not what I was expecting, but it is what it is. Now, here, organizers, Wendy Crawford, Wendy Crawford and so? Yeah, organizers, hear this. You have, what's his name? Hercules. Fly him in. Yeah, you have a lot of millions. fly him in for the show and fly him back out the next day. So you fly him in on Friday. Yeah. Gets a quick run through. Hercules could handle it. He's a musician by himself. He's a performer. Gets a quick run through with the band. Or he can send his music down to the band. They can run it through. And fly him in on Friday. He performs Saturday night at the Independence Calypso Monarch. Not in competition, no, I don't think it should be competition, but he's a added feature to the show. And flying back out on Sunday. You have, what, $15 million, you know? That's all the money you have, you know? So if you have all the money, you could do things. That easy thing to handle. Yeah, man. I take this time to say hi and hello and salute the members of the RGPF Eastern Division. Why? Because they had a emulation exercise on Saturday night. Pretty neat, pretty good. So all the officers who received commendation, top of the morning to you. But there are two officers, a male, of course, a police constable and WPC. They received some awards, boy, about 3 each. Yeah, I don't remember the names. Don't ask me their names. I don't remember the names. But they received. So you can walk into the Eastern Division and say, who received all the awards? So congratulations to you guys. And to the host of the event, Superintendent Paul Christopher. Although somebody tried to change his name on that night and call him Christopher Paul. I don't know where that person come out, you know. And St. Patrick's too. And anyway, Superintendent Paul Christopher, good morning to you. You did well. You hosted a pretty decent event. And it was nice to see. It was nice to see the police commissioner there. Yes, that was really nice to see police commissioner attending your event. The police commissioner is a brethren of mine. I've known this gentleman for eons, man. It was really nice to hook up with him. I hadn't seen him for a couple of months. Who else was there? The Honorable Del. And she did hand out some awards, yeah. But she wasn't at the head table. I thought that she should be sitting at the head table. But I guess she didn't want to mix with the Honorable Gloria Thomas, Senator the Honorable Gloria Thomas. She didn't want to mix with her. Neither did she want to mix with So she kept away. She stayed away from the head table, not wanting to mix with these people. She didn't really like them, no. Lord on behave!
To get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do.
Yeah. So I met a young lady, over the weekend, and she said to me, let me tell you something. Behave yourself, eh? I'm like, what's up, man? She said, behave yourself. Take it easy now. I said, I'm taking it easy. Yesterday, Sunday again, met another young lady. And she's like, Andre, they're going to lock you up. I'm like, I ain't do nothing. Why would they want to lock me up? I ain't do nothing. So I'm going to try my best to be on my best behaved self, But it's just that, as I said to you, Mrs. Thomas, she didn't sit at the head table. And was there space? Yeah, there was space. She just refused to sit with or probably Senator Gloria Thomas did not want her up there. She's like, nah, I want her up there. Yeah. It could be that. I don't know. I didn't ask. I just saw that it didn't happen, so I just thought I'd let you know it didn't happen. But the function was a bomb. The function was really, really good. And again, congratulations to those who organized that. So I'm gonna go on social media and see if I see anything that I need to report to you. Oh me, oh my. Well, it looks like Rootsman. Good morning again. Somebody just said here, how you expect Zingo to win when it's an NDC group running the event? Oh my God, you guys, don't do that. Someone wants to know if government has a free flight ticket for persons in the diaspora in Washington to come home for Independence Calypso finals and states. Please let you know. Well, you know easy. If you want to come home for Independence, buy your ticket and come home, or you expect government to pay? But I don't know. I don't think they're paying for that. I ain't No, I ain't believe they're paying. They ain't pay. Well, you could ask, but I just don't believe that they're going to stoop so low so as to pay for tickets to come home. Nah, man, I ain't believe that. You mad? You getting crazy or what? Good morning to Kathy. How you doing? Aries to the bones. Aries to the bone. Don't kind of interfere with them Aries kind of people. Yeah, it's not a good thing to troll them. Okay. Somebody say, Andrew, don't worry, they can't lock you up, they will go and bail you. If you come and bail me, they don't lock me up already, so I don't understand. I don't want to get locked up. I could just do something, behave myself. Okay? I just got to behave myself. I ain't want to get locked up. Yeah. Somebody saying, yes, they're buying ticket to come home. Andre, don't get tied up in that thing. You're buying ticket, that is business. They are money. You don't have money to buy ticket, much less to get lawyer. Don't take part in that. But anyway, I'm saying bring home Hercules. He is the king. Find him on. Let him take a 2 days from the job. Pay him to take 2 days from the job. He only probably working about $200 a day or $300 a day. So for a day that he's going to be here, you pay him a per diem of $300. All right? So you bring him in, you pay him to perform, and you pay him the per diem of $300. Yeah, that will take care of his daily salaries. And he comes home, performs. He's a good performer. Give him that. He's a good performer. And we get an extra treat at the Independence Calypso competition. Which I thought, if I had anything to do with the competition, I would have done it differently. Here's what I would have done. 26 minutes now onto 9 o'clock. But here's what I would have done. All past monarchs, so people like Rootsman, people like Young Sung, and others who would have won the Independence Monarch. All past monarchs, I would have given them, because it's their 50th, I would have given them a bye into the semifinals. So they get in, automatically they get into the semifinals. Everybody else would have to do some, So even people like Scholar would have been automatic into the semifinals. So you didn't have to go through no Yagidi listening song, Bass Georgie's, whatever. Did I say that? Well, yeah, you didn't have to go through that. And let them sing their way into the finals. You would have had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful show. Hey, somebody tell me, Andrew, take a chill pill. Yeah, I take a chill pill. Someone did remember to thank me for the interview with Rootsman Kelly. Good morning, Johnny Bix. What's up, my brother? Everything good? I want to talk about so many things this morning. It's not funny, eh? It's just not funny. I want to talk about so many things. Yeah. But I don't know what. I don't know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to hear. I'm here. I'm waiting. You can send me a message for yeah. You can send me a message here. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. If you have my personal WhatsApp, you can send a message there. If you don't, then you can put it on the YouTube chat. Something you want me to talk about? McDonald College celebrating 61 years. Well, I guess they must celebrate 61 years after they celebrate 60 last year. Well, so there's nothing more to talk about there. LOL, somebody tell me again, old. Well, duh. Everybody gets old. Although, let me start to do some bad beat all here now. Yeah. Me, Andre. No, but I say this to you. I mean, and I want you to understand. I am a very fair person. I'm a very, very fair person. And if you do not attack me, mash my corns, that kind of a thing, I leave you alone. I won't bother. But anytime you attack me or those close to me, and you know how I feel about people from St. Patrick. If you attack them, if you praise them, I'm good with that. If you criticize them, I'm good with that. But if you falsely speak against them, then we have a problem in relation. You know, don't interfere with people from St. Patrick. Don't lie on them. Don't make up stories on them. That kind of thing. No. I am born in St. Patrick. Didn't born in no hospital. Born in St. Patrick. You know, and where water and stuff like that. All right? In a place called Bowley in Montridge. Well, in the Montridge area, Bowley. So, please, don't interfere with St. Patrick's people. Somebody's saying to me, let me see if I can read it for you. I don't know, like something's wrong. Okay. Andre, hold those ideas for later down the line. People who would, what? Oh no, it's a waste of time giving bright ideas to do. No, I give ideas nonetheless. No worry about ideas. How they killed Sony last night in New York. Same height, same music as Crow. Oh, shucks. Damn. So somebody trying to say that, oh my God, Andre, don't even say it. Eh? Right. So I was on the thing saying that St. Patrick people don't interfere with them. Yeah. I can't no, I can't ease up. No, don't ask me to ease up. Don't ask me to ease up. People I love and respect, I don't want you to interfere with them. Right? And unfairly, put it this way, fairly so, I don't want you to disrespect people. Not using this platform or any other platform. That's your business. You know, I don't want you to do something and disrespect people like that. No. I will not, and I don't want you to. I will speak the truth. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew.
Yeah.
I'll make a piece about the matter with Mr. Kelly, and then I'll ask you a question after that. Was it Mr. Kelly, was he shown this course sheet where he went wrong or where he lose point?
You know, I didn't ask him that question. I didn't ask him that question. I am sorry, so I can't.
Because if for being the Calypso King, for knowing the position he held before, I find it strange that he didn't make. Not that he didn't place in the first 20 or first 10 or so, but knowing the amount of person they say have, I find it hard for him not to place at all. You know.
We can't say he didn't place at all because there are 60 odd persons.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have placed somewhere. The thing is, he did not place in the first 20.
Well, I mean,
and it's 20 that would have gone on to last night. So, and that's a bit kind of like, wow.
Yeah, I would want to know where the judges found that he went wrong. I would like to know because it's kind of shocking.
But I could tell you where you went wrong.
Yeah,
of course. I know. If you ask me, I'll tell you.
I will ask you.
Well, when you ask me, I'll tell you.
Are you doing that now?
No, you're not doing that. You didn't ask me.
I'm asking you now.
What you asking me, Clifford?
Can you tell me where Mr. Kelly went wrong?
Yes, I could. But I could tell you.
You could tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ask you, you will tell me. No, you don't know if you want.
No, you have not asked me. You asked me, can I tell you? I could tell you.
I just said that. I say I'm asking you where you could tell me.
You asking
where?
me, huh?
Yeah, where Mr. Kelly went wrong.
I can do you a favor and tell you. So tell me, do the favor.
Yeah, well, do me a favor.
You see, when one criticizes, it is not accepted by most people. And I believe that the core of judges who judge the recordings, I believe that they, maybe on the request of, or maybe on their own calling, they left Kelly out because he would have sang songs that did not speak well of the Congress.
Oh, God. Well, I can't doubt you there because, well, this thing is an old story. I remember when, Scholar's daughter sung a song, and it made, up to now, I love the song. And it was said, I don't know if it was said that Scholar, the personnel at the time in the MP, didn't want this song to go further, so they didn't give her any promotion with it or something. So,
you see, again, I tell you, I speak what I know. You must speak what you know. Don't speak what you hear. What I tell you there, something I know,
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't. That's why I didn't doubt you. I'm only telling you. I'm comparing it to something that I heard. So I'm saying that in that case, if what I heard was true.
No, I'll tell you, don't comment what you hear. Comment what you know now.
No, well, I can't. I come with what I know.
You don't know, already. You hear.
Yeah, I'm saying if that is
no, then you can't put if, Clifford. Come on, stop. Don't do that. Speak to what you know. I am speaking to what I know. I'm speaking to facts. You saying if. So you're still leaving a thing, and next time when you're drinking a beer, your friend say, well, I didn't really say anything, and I say if. No, if you're going to speak truth. And speak to what you know, not if. I don't come here and tell you if,
I can't speak
the only time I said if on this radio station in relation to this program was when I said if 99 was 100 people dead. That is when I said if. Other than that, I ain't saying if. If 99 was 100 people dead, what?
My main thing is that there should never be this thing about the political backing when you're doing things like competition and whatnot. If a man, they competition of mine, but you have songs that he did and I'm in love with it. Music and the tempo of it, and that happens to a lot of personally. I mean, I would like the tunes, but I when they come up with something good, I praise it, and it doesn't matter me who that person support, whether the political aspiration is NMP, NDC. It doesn't matter me at all. And, some people don't want to hear me say that, but I'm going to say it and keep saying it.
The guy from Shantimel who won most crowns in Grenada, many people believe that he does not support the NNP and he won the most crowns with NNP. Imagine that.
Yeah,
right. So
yeah,
that is a fact.
Yes, I'll agree.
Right. So later.
Yes, the one with the second thing that the question I want to ask is that yesterday I heard the minister for finance minister, in a radio conversation with Mr. Terry Forrester, and he said, and the heartbeat, and he said that he understand and heard it came to them that some people are not receiving the salaries on time, and some people are not receiving the pension on time. And he said, yes, he understand that, but he's blaming it squarely on the personnel that in charge in other words, the civil servants. He's claiming that the civil servants are not competent and not doing the work as expected. And I take good knock with that. Why would I would want to know why a civil servant are.
Well, let's not go to all the blam. Put it this way, Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The Minister for Finance is responsible for policy. Yeah? He brings the policy of the cabinet, and that policy is given to the ministry to handle. Who handles that? The permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance. All right? So if anything takes place in relation to salaries and salaries late and yada yada da, one person alone that could hold a flag there, and that is the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance. Guess what? The minister and the permanent secretary brothers. I don't talk on that one. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't talk on that one, Clifford. Goodbye. You could stay there and laugh for the rest of the year. Well, yeah, not me. Is the brother. You understand? So if the minister takes the jacket off his shoulders and tosses it in the air and say, hey, not me, broop, it will fall on the brother. Do you understand? Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah,
Clifford.
I'm glad how I don't feel happy or anything, but I'm glad to know.
Clifford, goodbye. Goodbye, Clifford. Goodbye. Andre, I'm being really nice today. But you know what? I'm saying to y'all, don't go about talking about Dennis Cornwall and the PS, and Mike. St. Patrick's again. Careful. Y'all cannot say derogatory things about them. I will defend them. Remember that. You can't go run your mouth on them. I will take offense to that. They pay late. Oh, Lord of mercy. Let me say that. Let me say that they pay late. Let me say that public servants don't know when they get in the morning. The first bit. You understand? Let me say that. Don't say it. Send the information for me to talk about it. Let me say the PS is responsible. And let me also say that the PS and the minister, that they're brothers. I wonder, and I'll be straight up with you on this one. Seriously, I do not question, I do not question the professionalism of the PS. nor do I question his ethics. No. I do not question the professionalism of Mr. Dennis Matthew Sylvester Matthew Cornwall. I do not know. No, and nor his ethics. But I question the fact that you have two brothers running the Ministry of Finance. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Is that a good thing? I'm trying to figure it out. Two brothers running the Ministry of Finance. And I'm not questioning their ability to run the ministry. No. But is it good? Imagine if these two brothers were staying in the same house. Imagine that. If these two brothers were staying in the same house. They're brothers, for crying out loud. They could be staying in the same house. Yeah. Nobody answering the question? So let me move on. Yeah. Good morning, Bernadette. How are you doing? Yeah, I go take my chill pill. Just about now, I take my chill pill and I'm just relaxing because I really can't understand. Are you afraid to comment? I ain't afraid to comment, you know. But careful. Remember, you can't go criticize. You can comment on it. You can't go criticizing the brothers, you know. Nah, man, you mad? Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning, the world. It's at the 9 o'clock hour. It's 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Loving the fact that you love listening to Real 91.9 FM. Tomorrow morning, yeah, CJ will be around with her mental health program. I tell you what, and you guys listen to this one, CJ has been doing this mental health program now close to a year. Yeah, close to a year. So much so that because we've been doing this mental health program here on Real FM, that has caused the government to have a ministry responsible for the mental Mungi institution. Yeah, a whole ministry. And that's because they're listening to us and they realize, you know, how important mental health is in our society. Don't let nobody else tell you different. It is because they're listening to us and they realize, hey, mental health, serious thing. So probably they could have taken CJ and asked her to be a senator and then put her in charge of mental health. That would have been better than who they take and put. Hold on, who they take, I ain't saying they can't do the job, you know, but conflict of interest, whatever that means, Don't let me have to do so and oh God, oh Lord, yeah, they could have put CJ, man, yeah, they could have put CJ in charge of the thing, in charge of mental health. Yes, Senator CJ, with responsibility for mental health. They could do that. Instead of putting somebody conflict of interest. Yes, you can't do that. You mad? So, I behaving. I'm just saying that these are things that could have been done. Oh, by the way, Jude, is it Jude Bartholomew? He's upset about the cameras in the room. The cameras in the room. Let me tell you something. I ain't lying to tell you, Cameras in classrooms, trust me, that is a whole load of BS. That is a whole load of BS. cameras in classrooms? Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? No, you don't do that. Whosoever came up with that person ain't thinking. Because once you have the cameras in the classrooms, you know what you do? Is that you stop the child from being his or herself. There's no natural vibes anymore. Do you understand? So yeah, we had to take them out. I agree with Jude. Take them out. You can't put cameras. You can put cameras outside in the corridor and stuff like that. Yeah. But cameras in classroom? Oh, please. Don't fret me, man. Matterson, good morning. All you real fret me that one. All you didn't get through at all. All you already get. That one do come true. Cameras in class. Next thing you want to put cameras in the toilet? Yeah. You want to put cameras in the toilet just now? In places like cafeteria and things, that's public. But a classroom is a private thing. What's wrong with all you? Somebody ain't thinking, come on, Senator Andrews, come on. Step on it. Speak about it in cabinet this morning. Get real with that thing. Yeah. Oh, yes. Do you remember us doing an interview here with a young lady called Keza? Yeah, she did a nice song. She lives in England. Maybe you guys, Mr. Prime Minister, have a discussion with the young lady, and you promised that you're going to get back in contact with her based on the conversation that you guys had. Did you get back to the young lady and her mom? Did you get back to them? And is it possible that you bring them in? Yeah, fly the mother. You are not 7, 14, $15 million, I'm telling you. All that money like sin. Money like sin, but to spend the money. Bring them in. Bring the mother and the daughter. So I end my little discourse with you this morning by saying it would have been better. Real FM, but of course, CJ through Real FM has shown her passion for mentally challenged people. And she did show that, not by anybody asking. So she would have been a good fit in relation to the whole mental health program. Could have put her in charge of Monge, CJ. Could have done that. But who you put, that just end up being conflict of interest. Yeah, conflict of interest. You can't do that. Have a good morning. Have a good day. Take care of yourself and God bless you. Remember, we on always. This is 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Goodbye. God bless you. Take care.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
Hey, before I run, everybody message me and say, Andre, leave CJ alone. Okay, I leave her alone. I just thought I'd just, promote her because she's doing well with the thing, yeah. So bye now.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news update as produced by Triple N. The details when I return.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Welcome back. Since the June 2022 general elections, 2,306 people have registered as voters, according to the latest consolidated list released by the Parliamentary Elections Office. In the region, in Trinidad and Tobago, essential workers who want pepper spray permits will not be given special consideration, but the concern will be brought to the Police Commissioner Erla Christopher's attention. More details in this report.
The head of the Firearm Department, Assistant Superintendent Jason Coffey, was responding to media questions about the possibility of priority being given to essential workers when seeking to acquire a pepper spray license. However, Assistant Superintendent Coffey pointed out that currently no such policy is in place.
It would be unfair to the general public if we treat with your specific question in such a way, being that there are persons who may have applied long and the police service can't determine the urgency that a person really need pepper spray, right? We try to assist, and if we could do anything probably to deal with all applications as swiftly as possible, that is how the firearm permit unit will operate. Thank you.
According to the police, the process takes 4 weeks to be completed.
Around the globe, Cameroon starts world's first malaria vaccine program for children.
Cameroon will today become the first country to routinely vaccinate babies against malaria outside of clinical trials. The Vaccine Alliance Gavi and the World Health Organization say it marks a major step in the prevention of the mosquito-borne disease.
We already have other countries who have received shipments of doses through the work that we're doing with UNICEF, so that's Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, and Benin, for example. So the preparations are underway, and we have 12 countries who will be receiving 18 million doses of the RTSS vaccine over 2024 and 2025.
There are around 250 million cases of malaria and 600,000 deaths globally each year. 94% of them are on the African continent. The majority are children under 5 years.
The scale-up of the malaria vaccine through strong and established platforms for immunization is projected to save tens of thousands of lives each year. Now, this is based on clinical trial data. The malaria vaccines have been shown to reduce clinical malaria cases by more than half in the year after vaccination. And that level of efficacy goes up when the vaccine is provided seasonally. In that case, it prevents about 3/4 or 75% of malaria cases.
Both Gavi and the WHO are warning the vaccines alone aren't a solution for the complex parasitic disease. Prevention is still vital to reducing cases.
And in sports, India batter Virat Kohli has withdrawn from the first 2 tests against England for personal reasons. The 35-year-old former captain has told India skipper Rohit Sharma and the side's management that certain personal situations demand his presence and undivided attention. The 5-test series begins in Hyderabad on Thursday. This ends the latest news update as produced by Triple N. Thank you for listening.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
Good morning and welcome to the program this morning. I trust that you are well and that you are standing firm in whatever it is that you might be facing at this time in your life, that though you may feel not very encouraged, but you are able, in the midst of whatever you might be going through, that you are able to stand firm. I really do trust and pray that that is what is happening with you in your life at this time. We know how things can become, especially when you may see something in front of you. You may have had a wonderful plan, and it happens to the best of us, to all of us at some point in our lives, where we have a great plan, we have a good idea, something is going, especially when it starts to go well already, and then it just happens that, well, it just doesn't work out the way you planned for it to work out. And it can be discouraging, especially when you are really expecting it to work out. But I really want to encourage you that if that is a situation that you might be in at this point, that that you do not just get discouraged or give up, but that you will really be able to just hold firm in the midst of whatever it is that might be happening with you, right? This morning I want to speak about something that I really believe has its ground in the very wish and prayer that I just gave to you, which has to do with overcoming or dealing with impasses in prayer. In your walk with God, there are times when we have these seasons, these moments where it feels and looks exactly like an impasse. And I really want us to talk about that, because I do believe that because so many people experience that in their life, and I think, not, I shouldn't say so many people, not everybody, at some point in your life, you are going to experience this phenomenon where you are doing all what you think need to be done, and then it just reaches at a point where it's like it's just not going forward. So we're going to talk about what an impasse is, and how we can really deal with it. We're going to look at some scenarios as well,